Mr. Gupta.
Good evening, Rahul. Let's look at this entire situation from an economic filter, because the people who are there at the Jantar Mantar, they're going around social media telling people how you're not automobile engineers.
That was me at
Jantar.
Again, you're interrupting him.
The people, he knows it was my
You're
protest.
interrupting him.
No,
it was not the people, it was my
You're
protest.
interrupting him.
It
You
wasn't
can address
your
me, you're my
protest.
friend. Don't be condescending.
No.
Why are you guys condescending? Just be a friends. Talk,
Okay,
say
then
Tessie's
let's-
protest. Say it, it's
No,
okay.
it wasn't. Why aren't you listening? Why are you being so aggressive? You
Because
were
you're
not the
being
one making those
condescending.
comments on social media. Why should I attribute those comments to you when you were not making them? There were people with you present at the protest who are going around acting condescending on social media, saying that people who are not automobile engineers or probably don't spend 12 hours on the road in their cars have no right to comment on ethanol policy. So I today will take an economic filter on this argument. You keep talking about Brazil and USA, comparing it with India. You know the difference between Brazil, USA and India? Brazil and USA are net exporters of crude. India imports 85% of its crude. You spoke about the fleet, the inventory pre-2023. Tehseen, let's take your argument on face value, an economic argument. That if the 2023 and the fleet before it was useless, why is the second-hand car market and the companies registered in that business registering significant increase in their revenues? Why is their business going up? That's the first indicator from the market. Second, you are saying ethanol blending is leading to engines breaking down and cars breaking down and stoppages in the middle of the road. The service center car market, both formal and informal, and Delhi, mind you, has one of the biggest informal car servicing markets. They are not showing any such signs. No one is coming out in the last 18 months and saying, suddenly we are making a lot of money in car servicing. The people running the industry are saying that we have, checked out cars and we cannot attribute the checks to ethanol. So how are you concluding that every single car that is breaking down is through ethanol when the industry and the informal industry both are not aligning in that direction? Number three, you are saying people do not believe in the car market. The confidence is lost in the manufacturers. The manufacturers are lying. And yet people are going out and buy cars. A lot of people, Rahul, on social media are urging people not to buy cars until a real stable fuel policy in place. But the people are not listening. They're going out and buying their cars. They have that confidence in the car manufacturers in the industry. So the people who are saying they are lying, cannot be trusted, that's also incorrect. Number four, Rahul, the insurance market. Let's say Tehseen, you were right. There were a number of cars breaking down that I, Rahul or Shehzad cannot see. At least the insurance market would have seen them.
Exactly.
Those are not manufacturers. Those are not media people. Those are not social media commentators. Those are not political or economic analysts like me or Anand. They would have seen that coming. They would have seen a rejection in the claims or an increase in the number of the claims processed. Lastly, you said something about what the petrol pump owners should be giving to the people. Options. There is a variant from the IOC XP100, and they are saying that the demand for XP100 is just 5% of the total demand, just 5%. They're saying even when it's offered at a premium price, even when it's without ethanol. Now, what will the private pump owners do when the people do not want to buy that premium, when the people do not want that options? They're saying what you're effectively saying is that the private petrol pump owners should suffer a loss because Tehseen and some of the protesters at Jantar Mantar want options. At the end of the day, the supply chain works as per the demand. It doesn't work as per social media whims. One more time, you spoke about the ethanol resistance of some car equipments. The original equipment manufacturers since 2010, because there was this talk about the rubber fuel line, they have been making it ethanol resistance. And lastly, final point, Rahul. A few days back, there was a hysteria on Instagram. Some people had got hold of an app that was disabling the battery in the e-rickshaws that go around Delhi. A few of the people were inconvenienced and suddenly it made it to the news. CNN covered it, and the next day the government banned those apps. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. If there is actually a problem on the ground, the government doesn't miss it. The people speak. The manufacturers might be lying, as you say. The government might be lying, as you say. Are you now telling me the consumers are also lying by saying that they're not suffering any problem with their cars?
But why would the automobile manufacturers lie, viewers?
They are lying.
Well, excuse me, let me just finish. Why would they lie? They have to face you.
So are the consumers?
The government is not giving them, hang on, the government is not giving them anything extra to sell crap which will not be bought or not be resold. It's their liability. And these are manufacturers of cars that also have presence internationally.
Yes.
Viewers, I'm only asking a simple question. Where is the evidence that cars are breaking down, that engine blocks are falling apart, mottled by ethanol? No one can give me that answer.
That's not how it works.
Excuse me, 5 years, 5 years, 5 years we have been using, at the very least, E15 petrol, E15 petrol. We've gone up to E20 in 1 year. In 5 years, we have not had cars lining up with problems or stalling on the roads and completely juddering to a stop. It is not happening. We can keep making allusions without an iota of fact.
The invisible
government
hand
can't-
of the market
Yes,
has
the
to tell
government
us.
can't produce
Can I-
statistics out of nothing if there are no statistics
There
to
are
give.
no documents in public for us to give you
Viewers,
statistics.
What about
cars-
the consumers?
cars are
What about
released,
the
the
consumers?
cars are released on the market after
I'm not
extensive
talking
testing.
about the-
Extensive testing.
And where are those testing papers
They're
in
all
public?
there for you to see. That's why the car is
Show your viewers the ARI papers. Show them. Show them, sir.
Sir,
Show them.
the car-
I
Can I
will
please
apologize
give
to
you
you.
a
Show them
compliment?
ARI papers.
Viewers,
Show them.
viewers,
No, one
viewers,
answer.
Come on,
viewers,
sir.
viewers,
Does he
one
have
second.
any answer on the
Viewers,
economic indicators?
Yes, I
Zero.
do.
Zero.
Zero.
Any
Fair debate, I win.
Zero.
Any answer?
Tell me, why is the second-hand car market doing so well? Why did my Brio get bought 5 years back and I still see it every other day without one
exactly.
problem?
It's not-
And why is it
it's
stalling?
not
Because
It's not something to
you're
laugh
in the
off.
studio. Rahul,
you
please
let
answer
Alan
your-
speak. He's been asking for it. I will answer the economic
But
part.
somehow everyone is
First of all,
delusional.
can I-
Tessin, my
Anand, please
problem is
speak.
you were saying
Rahul.
no. Tessin, you were saying the entire car market is collapsing.
I
the
never
entire
said
car
that.
market is collapsing.
When did
the
I say it's
manufacturers
collapsing?
are lying. The
Rahul,
government
please.
is lying. What about
Yes,
the
sir, I'm
consumers?
not stopping
Tessin?
anybody. Come in.
Anand said,
What
please.
about
Doctor,
the
come in.
consumers?
Doctor,
What
come
about
in.
the consumers?
Let him
You're
finish.
saying the
Let doctor
consumers
come
don't
in.
know
Let
anything.
doctor come in. Let doctor come in. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I've waited for 25 minutes.
Yeah, please.
And can I congratulate you for this is one of the best debates I have been on in years. This lays credence to the fact that only the non-left or right wing can have a proper intellectual debate and thrash out matters that they disagree with. So thank you for that. Everyone's made brilliant points. But can I just say, Tehseen and I are talking of two entirely different things.
Yes.
I am not talking of engine wear and tear or less efficiency. I mentioned them in passing. My objection is that cost-benefit analysis has to be based on the catastrophic harm to the environment that is being made when you get ethanol out of, in fact, increasingly sequestering 55% of sugarcane that we grow. Number two, when there are ways by which we can remove this problem of importing more fuel, like improving roads, traffic management, switching to EV, that is better than having the...
Hold on. No.
One second. So can I ask you a
I did not
counter
interrupt.
question,
This is
doctor?
very unfair.
Counter question
This is very
on this first point of economy of the ecological
unfair.
effect. Can I ask you a counter question very
but
quickly?
Can I just finish first?
Yeah,
Can I finish? Nobody has been able to refute me the catastrophic consequences of sugarcane production and the
Shehzad
silliness.
will. Shehzad will.
Anand,
We would have.
Anand, I think
We
I
would
in this
have.
debate
We
I've
would have if you
spoken-
allow.
I
Anand,
congratulated all of you.
Anand
So
ji,
please
can
don't
I?
let me-
Anand ji, I will
No,
only take 30 seconds.
Anand, we have
No,
3
please.
minutes more.
No,
I
I
have an
think-
interview to
let's-
go to.
Constantly
I have
let's-
3 minutes more.
let's leave
You have
all that.
made your
Let me come to the
environment
answer.
point.
When
Now-
Shehzad says कि पानी
Let me
पीना
come
बंद
in,
कर दो,
Anand.
कि
Now
that
I
is
think it is
completely
only
wrong
fair-
way of looking at things.
Oh,
पानी
really?
कुछ
Yours
करना
is
गुनाह नहीं है.
absolutely okay.
Let me come in. I don't want to.
You only want to
You are
puncture,
using
no, you only
filters.
want to puncture the ethanol industry when everyone else
Rahul,
is
let
using
me
even
come in.
more
Filters
water.
also.
Come on, doctor.
don't
Don't be
need-
selective.
you don't need to harm
Don't
the
be
environment
selective, please.
to
Don't be
save fuel.
selective. Don't be selective.
At
You're-
least on
you're-
this
you're
debate,
better than that.
let me only
Don't
request.
do what the left does on
Don't
a
use
nightly
bad
basis on
arguments
this
to
show.
harm your case.
Yes, go ahead.
Don't use bad. use
Anand
scientific
ji,
arguments.
whatever our views may be on the subject, let us at least agree that we should all get a chance to speak. And since I have spoken
Arey,
only
my
the...
chance came after 20 minutes.
Anand ji, I have not
started
spoken
the
for last
debate, my
30
dear
minutes
man.
then by that logic.
Yeah, after that I waited for 20 minutes.
Anand
and
ji,
I
you-
Okay,
did all of you.
I mean, we
Can
only
I,
have.
only with your
have
permission, I will speak. If you all
finite
don't
time.
want me to speak, I won't speak.
Yeah, please go ahead.
See, Anand ji, sugarcane farmers are not growing sugarcane because they want to take ethanol out of it. It is the extra yield that would rot. Please, sir, let me complete. Anand ji, I'll complete in 25 seconds. Only 25 seconds, which you usually demand as extra time. It is the extra yield that is being used.
Yes.
And now it is maize, it is also rice. Then, Anand ji, you should request Congress that Congress should say that let's not have MSP for farmers. Is that what Congress is subjective saying?
I want that.
Do that.
One second, please, Anand ji, let me complete, क्योंकि मेरी बातों का अनर्थ हो जाएगा वरना. Anand ji, what I am suggesting is also this choice argument you made. Anand ji, filling a pothole is not converse to blending of ethanol with petrol. Both can be done simultaneously. And also somebody suggested let's have E0, E5, E10, E20. As far as my knowledge in Brazil and in America, E0 is not available as standard option in most petrol pumps.
No, zero.
Nor is E27 is the baseline in
E27
Brazil,
and E100.
And E100 for flex engine. So I don't think it is a standard option across all the petrol pumps in all parts of America and Brazil. So let's be clear, because it takes an infrastructure and investment.
I just want to say, viewers, I just want to say one thing. I'm only saying, and I began by saying, why are we singling out ethanol above and beyond every other wasteful, environmentally damaging practice?
Because it's damaging our vehicles.
Okay, it's not. You don't have the facts for that. You don't have the facts for that. You don't have the facts for that. I leave it at this, viewers. I have to move on. The man in the corner of your screens, Mr. Gupta, has given you a very clear logic. The market demands. The market creates demand for second-hand vehicles. Why would anyone want to buy junk, which will judder to a stop? They won't. They won't buy second-hand vehicles, viewers.
Trust the market. Trust the consumer.
Anyhow, follow the money. I'll leave it at this. I'll leave it at this, please. I need to go straight across to the New Zealand Prime Minister.